Hello everybody, I hope everybody's having a great day today. Today what we're doing is another part to my favorite products if I stopped doing YouTube. These are still products that I would repurchase if I ran out of them because they are way up there. So the previous video you should have seen is 1-A-1. Well, this one is 1-A-2. And the next one will be 1-B-1. So I'm just trying to portray that there are some products that to me are so holy grails that I don't know which is first and which is second. So they're all in that respect up there. So the first thing I'm going to do is please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Okay, now this product I've had for a little while and hopefully it's still okay. The problem I have with it, we're good, is that it's a little light. So I'm going to add a little smidge of my favorite darker foundation and that's the Misha BB cream. It's a number 25 and that is a little too dark for me. So okay, a lot. So hopefully I've put enough in here to darken it for my tone. Hopefully that works. I do believe that the person who introduced me to this particular foundation, okay, how do I say this? I was introduced to this foundation way before I was able to get it because money. And that's also part of this. Yes, I'm on YouTube and trying to make something out of it, but I also don't have the funds or the PR coming in that the bigger YouTubers have. So the other problem I have is that unless I'm in front of the camera, I really have no incentive to put makeup on, and makeup just lifts my spirit. I look like Casper. Okay, so not quite dark enough, but oh well. I'm home. Nobody else is gonna see me except hubby, and he really doesn't care. Like, I mean, he cares, but he doesn't, I can't explain it more than that. Like, we all have makeup. I hope. I really hope. And unless you get PR on a consistent basis, or you have a job where you're making good money, and so is your partner if you have one, so that you're able to have disposable income to spend on makeup, my train of thought is gone. Squirrel. Essentially is not everybody can continuously buy makeup every week. It's not sustainable for the most of us. It's not sustainable for me, and I'm pretty sure it's not sustainable for a lot of you. I love the fact that this locks. Yeah. I would love to be able to get $500 worth of makeup every week. Most of it would be given away, but it would be fun to test it and try it and test and test and test and tell you guys how it works on this old lady face. And then keep what is absolutely amazing and give away what I don't find my number one. But I can't do that. It's not sustainable for me. I am using the same concealer as my 1-A-1 because I don't have another number one right now. And for that, I am doing Mademoiselle Rose's little trick, except this time I'm putting it on with my sponge. So I would love to be able to test makeup all day, every day, new makeup constantly. Good grief, that would be a dream come true. My credit card's full, my bank account's empty, and that's that. And YouTube's not paying, not paying anything. I haven't received anything from YouTube yet. in pretty close to the 5 years that I've been doing this. So I need to put makeup on for my soul. So I've come up with this and bombard you guys with new videos and also cement the fact that these are the products that I absolutely adore. And some of this has come to being because I've been filming my inventory, which as soon as I'm done filming everything, I will start posting. I just don't want to have only 1 or 2 videos at the ready and then you guys wait forever. I want to be able to post my inventory every second day type thing, except for the weekend. Yeah. So this series has come from a lot of different places, and the main one being not having new makeup to review. This is a cream. Everything else is powders. But this I have discovered in the past month, 2 months maybe, that I've started using it here because it needed to be used because it's getting older, and I started loving using it. And it's my Illamasqua water contour. And I know that Undone Beauty has one of these. If you guys want to test it out, especially if you're in the US, because we don't have Undone Beauty here. If you're in the US, Undone Beauty is fairly inexpensive if I remember right. I do have a couple, 1 for sure, maybe 2 products in my Ulta cart, which will never be bought because until I can afford to get one of those shippers, because of course they want monthly. I haven't found one that does on an as-you-go basis fee for shipping from the US to Canada. Share my videos. Let me go to 10,000 subscribers. Maybe then I'll be able to start getting shipments from Ulta. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. But I like being able to have that definition because for me, I was always putting the bronzer too far down. Still do, but less. Because I have a line. It's like coloring within the lines. And it emphasizes the cheekbones as far as I'm concerned, and a little bit of a hollow so that my face is not so fat. If I'm using words that offend you, I truly am sorry, but I'm a product of my generation. The words are the words. They really are. It's hard to change habits. It's a lot of the words that I used to use I no longer do, but I'm an Xer, so yeah, it's hard. Now, the bronzer, yeah, I do have champagne taste, and that's how I was raised, unfortunately. And then when I left home, it was, yeah, you're lucky if you can even get a beer. Have some water, dear. I tend to try and mix the 3 up to get my perfect color, because I don't want any of them to not get used, because technically I can't use this one. I'm using them all. And I get a nice red. Yeah, lost another hair. But I prefer a red tinge because that's more of what my own skin tone is, thanks to the family ancestry. The more yellow toned bronzers are not my favorites, even though I do have some foundations that I absolutely love that are more into that family. But yeah, it's complicated. A love-hate relationship. Families, you know. They're part of my family. I don't know why I bother doing the nose, because my nose is fairly thin. That's one thing I've always liked, is my nose. You know, growing up, all the girls especially will just like, I hate my nose, I hate my nose, I hate my nose. And I never had a problem with my nose. I was never that vain growing up. I think it was more along the lines of, because no matter what happened, I couldn't do anything about it. A whole other can of worms. I can do a bit about it now. So my blush du jour, aujourd'hui préféré, favorite of today, is my Pat McGrath can never remember it. Aphrodite? Nymphette? I've gotten my hubby's habit of making things up as I go along. After being together for 19 years, it's not surprising. But yeah, Nymphette is a beautiful, beautiful, there's no other color, there's no other way to describe it than pink is pink. Highlight. This has come into my collection not too long ago, and this is called Pink Glow. And this is actually a mini. Thank goodness, look at the size of this. I mean, this is gonna last a while. This is almost more champagne than pink, and yet I do this and look at the pink. It's magic. So right now I'm still using my project pan. It's hot, so that's nice. Yesterday I used my #1 favorite that came into my life, and it was #1 coming into my life, which was the BRIGITTESDIARY Black Star. This one came into my life. I forgot to name the person that's what I was talking about. Amanda Zed. Amanda Zed. I got it now. She is my #1 influencer with Shelby Wilson and Jen Phelps. Those three is pretty much where all my makeup ideas have come from. So Amanda Zed is a lot in my videos, I'm sure you realize. Okay, so this is Beige Mitza from Dior. This is the most beautiful powder eyeshadow that I've ever come across. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. So here we go. Same as yesterday. Same as yesterday. Nothing wrong with having something that is similar. Same but different. Same but didn't realize I was on this long. And this little trick was also taught to me by Madame Amanda. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Amanda. I did not want to put chameleon in my inner corner. I just needed more beige mitza. I just needed more. I needed to add, and I took away a little bit. I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm going overboard already as it is. So what's the next thing that I'm going to do? I'm gonna put that away because I think my under eyes look pretty good considering I didn't set it with powder, and apparently powder makes it smooth as silk. Every time I've tried it, it looks horrible. I did not put enough highlighter on, that is for sure, and I should be flogged for that. I've got enough there, just a little bit here. It's getting hot in here now. It's starting to sweat. Man, I look good. Somebody has to say it. Okay, now what am I going to do next? I am going to go do this. I do have a #1 mascara. It's the Chantecaille. I don't know the exact name of it because they have two. One's $100 and one is $60, I think. Yeah, I like the $100 one. I've never tried the $60 one, so I don't know. But I do know I like the $100 one. If I'm lucky, this one will replace that. So I am still testing it out, and as soon as I have answers for you, I will let you know what this mascara is. So I shall return back. I wanted to say a couple of things. Today it went on a little more clumpy on this side, but that could be my fault. But last night when I went to wash my face, I had no smudging and it came off really easily. So I'm wondering if it's tubing mascara. I'm gonna have to check that out a bit more, but so far so good. Okay, lips. Yesterday was a gloss and today it's a lipstick. It is Merit Aphrodite. I've been using this on and off since it came out around Christmas when I got my little kit with 4 products in it, I believe. I did have an eyebrow gel. Unfortunately, it was clear. I wish we had been able to choose our color on the eyebrow gel because I didn't like the clear. It looked to me like it would have been a great mascara for eyebrows if I had a color in it. That's how I like it. I'm being lazy lately because I've been finding that using a pencil, I've been doing my eyebrows too dark. So I'm only using right now my Essence, and it's pissing me off because it's leaving flakes everywhere and I'm just not fighting with it anymore. So, aperitif, we'll get that right. Yeah, we'll get that right. Aperitif. I don't know why I've got Greek goddess in my brain. So, believe it or not, I've used this a fair few times. More than 10. More than 20? Maybe not, but really close. It doesn't look like it's been touched. Did it again. I went down too far. And I'm not a blotter. I like full opacity on my lips. Like in an hour, I'm gonna do it again because that's what I like, full opacity. I'm not gonna blot it down to nothing. To me, there's no purpose in that. It defeats the purpose of putting on lipstick. If I want just a tint, I'll put on a tint. I'm an Xer. Just straight and to the point. No. So these are my 1A-A-2. And I'm writing it out. I am writing it all out. I've got a note in my phone, in my notes, and as soon as I'm done all this, I'm going to be going into the room and putting down 1-A-2 and getting ready for my 1-B-1. So there we go. I hope you like this series. I hope you like my thoughts on what few products I have which ones I have picked that I love, because I'm pretty sure you guys have seen my entire collection because it's small. Compared to others who do YouTube, I've got nothing. But compared to somebody who doesn't do YouTube, I've got a lot. Compared to what I used to have like 5-6 products, that's it. And I've exploded. But I want to keep putting makeup on every day. And to do that, I need to come on camera. And I like doing it on camera. And if I put it on camera, I got to put it out there. I don't know, there's just, it's the way my brain is wired. Yeah, I know. Thank you everybody once again for coming to visit with me. Please leave me a comment, like my video, and subscribe to my channel. A bientôt.